Niemożliwe stało się możliwe. Miłośnicy astronomii i krótkofalarstwa z Niepołomic z sukcesem nawiązali łączność z astronautą Matthew Dominikiem, przebywającym na pokładzie Międzynarodowej Stacji Kosmicznej.
Sierra Papa Niner, Mike Oscar Alpha, this is Oscar Romeo 4 ISS. Ready to get started for these great questions.
Słuchaj ich, bo nie znają się. Odpowiedzi masz w sobie, przecież wiesz. Ty nie słuchaj ich, oni mają gdzie. Komu będziesz wierzyć, jak nie mnie? Dobrze wiem o tym, że jesteś szalony, ale tylko wariaci sięgają do gwiazd. Przecież tylko wariaci budują, próbują jakoś zmieniać ten dziwny świat. Tylko grubo szurnieci umieją jak ty, lecz na zyski i straty sprawdzają, kochają, wchodzą cali, biegnącą sił. Wow! Ty nie słuchaj ich, oni myślą, że lepiej wiedzą, a gówno wiedzą też. Ty nie słuchaj ich, że czegoś nie da się. Dajesz, zobacz, co wydarzy się. Dobrze wiem o tym, że jesteś szalony, ale tylko wariaci sięgają do gwiazd. Przecież tylko wariaci budują, próbują jakoś zmieniać ten dziwny świat.
Ale lepiej to zacząć wcześniej ze względu na jakieś tam błędy w obliczeniach orbity. Oscar Radio 4, India Sierra Sierra, this is Sierra Papa 9, Mike Oscar Alpha, do you copy? Over. Oscar Radio 4, India Sierra Sierra, this is Sierra Papa 9, Mike Oscar Alpha, do you copy? Over.
Sierra Papa Niner,
Jeszcze go słabo słyszymy, ale będzie coś z tego. Oscar Radio 4, India Sierra Sierra, this is Sierra Papa 9, Mike Oscar Alpha, do you copy? Over. Oscar Radio 4, India Sierra Sierra, Oscar Radio 4, India Sierra Sierra, this is Sierra Papa 9, Mike Oscar Alpha, do you copy? Over.
Sierra Papa Niner, Mike Oscar Alpha, this is Oscar Romeo 4 ISS. Ready to get started for these great questions.
Okay, hi Matt, are you ready to answer our questions?
Yes, sir. Ready to go. Over.
My name is Jan. What was your first thought when you saw the Earth from the ISS? Over.
Jan, I don't think I had a single thought. I had so many thoughts. It was absolutely incredible to see our beautiful Earth through the window, and I think the only word I can think of that could describe it is wow, our Earth is beautiful. Over.
My name is Witold. What was your first day on the ISS like? Over.
My first day was so confusing. We went from a small little capsule to a gigantic international space station. It was just absolute chaos as I had to learn so many things so fast. We had docked to the space station early in the morning, and we had a full day of work ahead of us. So it was a beautiful day. Over.
My name is Iliana. Where would you like to visit after your return to Earth? Over.
That's a super tough question. After watching and seeing the Earth from so many places, I just want to visit so many places watching overhead. One of my favorite places to fly over is South America. The southern part of South America is absolutely beautiful with beautiful mountains. I really want to visit there. Over.
My name is David. Has your stay on the ISS changed your perspective on life and our planet? Over.
I'm not so sure it's changed my perspective, but it's certainly increased my desire to keep our planet beautiful and take care of our beautiful planet. Over.
My name is Róża. Is there anything that surprised you during the mission? Over.
There's been so many surprising components of this mission, but I think one thing was really surprising to me. It was one night I was in the cupola, and I'd been here a couple weeks with my crewmates, and we looked outside, and I always knew that we would see the aurora, but we were flying in the aurora as though we were flying through the clouds. It was incredible. Over.
My name's Jagoda. What's your favorite place on the station? Over.
My favorite place is any window I can look outside. I love looking outside at the beautiful Earth. Over.
My name is Lena. Can you describe how life in a microgravity environment has changed you? Over.
The microgravity environment certainly changes us to some extent. A lot of the fluid has gone out of my legs and into my upper body, and I certainly noticed that. I'm looking forward to the fluids going back down to my legs. I've also noticed since I don't walk up here at all or run, that my calf muscles have gotten really small. Over.
My name is Wojciech. How long do astronauts sleep and what do they dream about in space? Over.
Our dreams up here, at least for me, are pretty much the same as they are on Earth, the same things. I would note that normally on Earth I sleep about 7 hours, but up here I can get by on 5 or 6 and feel great. Over.
My name is Artur. What are the most challenging aspects of life on the ISS for you? Over.
So many challenging parts. I mean, you're away from your family, you're living in a foreign environment, so many little challenging components. For me, I mean, one thing that I find interesting is I don't get to shower. I would really like a shower. Over.
My name is Alexandra. What plants are being researched for growth in space and do you eat them? Over.
The International Space Station has grown lots of plants up here. Typically they're for research. We've seen some lettuces, we've seen tomatoes, we've been growing some grasses lately just to see how they grow and monitor them. All kinds of experiments have been growing plants up here. Over.
My name is Philip. Is the Earth flat or spherical? Over.
I've seen it with my own eyes. The Earth is a sphere, I promise you. Over.
My name is Tomasz. Which of the experiments aboard the ISS are you the most eager to participate in? Over.
For me, I am really most interested in experiments in long-term engineering, like building things that last and survive in space. Over.
My name is Kamil. What about wavelessness surprised you the most? Over.
Please repeat your question. I lost you for a moment.
What about wavelessness surprised you the most? Over.
I think I missed you guys on my last question, so I'm going to say which experiments am I most excited to participate in? Engineering experiments, building stuff to last and work in space for long periods of time. We don't have the ability to build things, or we don't have a full workshop or a machine shop up here to manufacture parts. So you have to design them on Earth to last. I love experiments that do that. To the question about what about weightlessness most surprised me, I think it's just how quickly your body adapts to it. You very quickly adapt to being in weightlessness and navigating around the space station. Over.
My name is Jan. What do you miss most from Earth? Over.
I miss being close with family and friends. It's, you have great people up here on the space station, but you really just want to go see your family and friends sometimes. Over.
My name is Witold. What are the essential skills and character traits needed to become an astronaut and work on the ISS? Over.
There are so many skills and character traits necessary to be an astronaut, so I'll just pick one, and that's discipline. We do a lot of stuff over and over and over again up here in a small space. For example, we have to get on a bicycle, and I have to get on a bicycle every day and work out, because working around in weightlessness is it doesn't really stress your body, and you need to stress your body to be healthy. So I get on the same bicycle and stare at the same bolt on the wall and pedal every single day for my health. So discipline's a really important trait. Over.
My name is Iliana. What tests did you have to pass to become an astronaut? Over.
So many tests. We went through lots of health exams to test our body. We went through mental tests to test our mind, behavioral tests. So many tests are part of the application process to become an astronaut. Over.
My name is David. What has been your most memorable experience aboard the ISS so far? Over.
So many memorable experiences, but looking out the window with friends is by far my favorite. Over.
My name is Róża. Have you formed any friendships on the board the ISS? Over.
We make a lot of our friendships in training, but being on the space station strengthens them. So the short answer is yes. Over.
My name is Jagoda. How does the number of sunrises and sunsets affect the functioning of the biological clock of astronauts? How do you know when you should relax? Over.
Well, so we don't look outside all day long, so we don't get to see the sun. There's not a lot of windows up here. So we do it sometimes at night. If I want to go to sleep, I won't go look outside because the sun might be shining, and so that can be an effect. So we try to avoid the sunlight when it's time to go to bed. But we just get on a schedule and get used to it, much the same way submariners in the U.S. Navy or any other Navy around the world, for that matter, get used to not seeing the sun. Over.
My name is Lena. What time zone is used on the ISS? Over.
We use the same time zone as London, so we are on Greenwich Mean Time, and we live and work on that time zone, and the mission control centers around the planet work around that as well. Over.
Matthew, thank you for the contact. Greetings from Niepołomice. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Great to talk to you all. Sunny and Jeanette also say goodbye.
Drodzy Państwo, no i to jest to, na co żeśmy właśnie czekali. To jest właśnie to, na co żeśmy czekali. Udało się zadać wszystkie pytania. Powiem szczerze, to się rzadko zdarza. Jak sami Państwo słyszeli, było wyjątkowo dobrze słychać, nie było jakichś tam szumów, zakłóceń. Jednego pytania coś tam nie dosłyszał, ale to wiadomo, różnie bywa, może w tamtą stronę coś było nie tak. Generalnie jest sukces. Mamy tą wisienkę na torcie. Chyba jest słodka, jak komuś nie smakuje, no to nie wiem, ale tak by to wyglądało. Także bohaterowie dzisiejszego popołudnia, brawa jeszcze raz.
Zdajesz, zobacz co wydarzy się. Dobrze wiem o tym, że jesteś szalony, ale tylko wariaci sięgają do gwiazd. Przecież tylko wariaci budują, próbują jakoś zmieniać ten dziwny świat. Ten dziwny świat. Tylko grubo szurnieci umieją jak ty, lecz na zyski i straty sprawdzają.